What on earth was that? What on earth was that? Is Joel trying to beat me in terms of weirdest death messages? Because I actually think he's succeeding. Oh, no, he's gone back to the boring ones. Okay, I'm safe. Welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10. Hope you're all doing well. That is an incredible build. Those balloons are the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. Why is Scar my neighbor? I really do love the guy. Like, he's a fantastic chap. But everything that he makes is breathtakingly beautiful. And that's awesome. Unless you live next door and exist in direct comparison to him. I mean, imagine having Scar as your right-hand neighbor, Joel as your left-hand neighbor, and then BOO as your front-hand neighbor. I'm trying my best. I really am. Anyway, in today's Hermitcraft episode, we're not going to be doing any of that building stuff. We're going to be back working on the industrial district. In the previous Hermitcraft episode, we built up this enormous sugarcane farm, and I've got a few things that I need to mention about this before we begin. I got quite a large number of comments telling me I was stupid for using sand and that I should have just used dirt for the sugarcane farm because sugarcane does not grow faster on sand. And I am very aware of this fact. I am very aware of the fact that what you place the sugarcane on does not affect the growth rates. I just prefer the look of sand. I hate the look of a sugarcane farm that is made of dirt. I would much rather it have this texture. Now, it also turns out when you place a water source on a slab here and then a water source on a slab here, they will actually create an infinite water source as long as there are blocks underneath the slab. That I actually didn't know. And finally, for the most embarrassing one, yeah, I got the crafting recipe for paper wrong, but I'm going to make it okay with a bit of a flex. You see, when it comes to Hermitcraft farms, and especially industrial district farms, they produce so many items that I don't need to even know the crafting output of any specific crafting recipe because I have so many items that it doesn't even make a difference. And on that note, it is time for us to make our new farm. And that, of course, is a gigantic bamboo farm. I mentioned it in the previous Hermitcraft episode. I want to make a gigantic bamboo farm because with the crafter, that is just a fantastic way to get an incredibly large number of planks. Now, I want this thing to be absolutely massive and be hooked up to an automatic crafter with various different options for how I want the bamboo to be crafted. It seems like a really fun and interesting project, but there is an incredibly boring part to do. I mean, it wasn't boring last time I did it, but that is the problem. The way that you build up a bamboo farm is basically exactly how you build up a sugarcane farm. So I've got a lot of slabs, a lot of rails, a lot of dirt, and a lot of bamboo to place. Is Joel trying to do the strangest advertising campaign of all time? I mean, it's probably working. I've never thought about Joel so much in my entire life. I think it's time I do a bit of a time lapse so that you can't see my chat. And the whole process of building this thing went incredibly smoothly. I guess because it was in recent memory, given that I had just built the sugarcane farm, this bamboo farm went up like a breeze. Now, in terms of the dimensions, as I was planning this thing out, I started to think what would be the simplest way of doing this. And the main complexity with these farms, although they are really quite simple, the main complexity comes with the flying machines. And I worked out that the largest flying machine that we could possibly have is 20 blocks across, so I based the size of the farm on that. So this thing is 20 blocks wide, it goes the full length of the industrial district, or around about. I have no clue what the dimensions are, but I'm sure someone can work them out down in the comments section. And having only one flying machine means that we only really need a small amount of redstone to actually control it, because the flying machine itself triggers the minecart travelers down underneath, so that's all sorted and done for. All we have to do is have a redstone clock hooked up to the activator of the single flying machine, and that is everything. The rest of it is just large amounts of area covered in either rails, dirt, or bamboo. But as I say, all of this is the easy stuff. The main issue that I have to deal with is getting items out of the farm. You see, this farm produces a ridiculous quantity of items. I mean, obviously bamboo can grow incredibly tall, so with the first sweep of this thing, 100% all of the hopper mine carts are going to get filled out. All of those items need to get out of the farm somehow, and then also we then need to keep up with the demands of the bamboo farm itself, which I imagine should be fine for the hopper minecarts to deal with, but still, there are 20 rows of hoppers that are outputting items here. That is so many items. And to be honest with you, it's led me to do some thinking. Oh my goodness, it is now the next morning. Joel is back at it again. I'm going to make the assumption that this is to do with Ravager Rush or some form of minigame on the server. I will be checking it out. It sounds hilarious. It also sounds like a challenging time. But anyway, this thinking that I've been doing, you see, we've got a lot of items being outputted here. This was running just while I was doing the bits of testing. This is probably more bamboo than I'll ever need. I think it would be smart if we actually segment all of the item output to do different things. So we've got the crafters. If we use crafters to make planks out of 90% of this, because I think that's the majority of what I'm going to be using this farm for. If we do that, that will make my life quite simple, and then we'll have a little section that just turns them into bamboo blocks for decoration. I like the way they look. And then maybe the final couple can be for raw bamboo and sticks, potentially. That seems like a smart way of doing things that doesn't require any multi-tiered auto crafters or selection of things that, frankly, I'm not really going to use. Oh, I've managed to log out while this thing is running. This is the only issue with flying machine-based farms, but thankfully they can be fixed pretty easily. The only one that's annoying on it is a melon and pumpkin farm because they have slightly more complicated components inside of them. But that aside, let's get to crafting. And to save myself some embarrassment, I'm actually going to check the crafting recipes this time. Okay, so that makes a ton of sense. And then I guess in my head, it's a few of those. Oh, okay, the crafting recipe is different from what I expected. How am I still so bad at this game? I've been playing it for over 12 years. Wait, I've just thought, what did I even think the crafting recipe for planks would be? It's the same as any other plank. I don't even have an excuse. This is how you make planks. You're just getting less planks. I'm embarrassed. For some reason in my head, it was almost like the crafting bench crafting recipe, just because I thought that would be better balanced, as it's really easy to get lots and lots of bamboo, but I'm extremely happy it is this way. So the first part of the process was moving all of the bamboo out of all of these chests, and I thought it would be smart to craft them up into blocks of bamboo. This is quite a lot. Next thing is I have to remove all of these chests, and it feels really nice to know that I can just let these things drop onto the ground and despawn. I can do whatever I want with them because I now effectively have an infinite supply of functional wood. I no longer have to use my good wood for the chests. I can use this stuff. I mean, look at this. It's already coming in handy. I can just craft tons of hoppers. I can do whatever I want. Now, I think in terms of the first stage of crafters, I'm just going to copy what I had going on over here. These things are really fast and they work really reliably. And then I'm hoping I can add a tiny bit of redstone, which will automatically convert them into planks afterwards. So we'll go bamboo block to bamboo planks. And then this one I'm just going to keep as bamboo blocks, so no extra plank bit here. Actually, no, I think this one's going to be planks. It's going to be bamboo blocks here, and then these final two are going to be for sticks and just bamboo. Frustratingly, I've just run out of gold, and I've now kind of set the precedent that all of my farms in this area are built using gold for their redstone bits. So I need to get more gold. I truly am my own worst enemy on this one. Thankfully, the stock level is remaining relatively high. I'm extremely curious to see if this modification works. So in theory, when this crafter gets filled up, it will be turned into a bamboo block. It will then shoot that item into this one, and one tick later, it will convert the bamboo block into planks. Now we find out if it's working. So it's filling up. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. And that is working pretty quickly. Imagine this thing is going to be producing those planks 3 times as fast because we're going to have 3 hopper streams running into this crafter. Yes, okay. I am really, really happy with that. That's nice and simple. So let's repeat it for all of these crafters over here. And that is now done. So all of these are going to be outputting planks. I've also built the one that is going to be outputting just the regular bamboo blocks. Now, how do you craft a stick? Okay. It's different from how I thought. What is my problem? How do I know so few crafting recipes? This is ridiculous. That actually makes a ton of sense. Okay, so I guess all this needs is a crafter with just these selected and then a rapid firing clock running into it. And that should just about do us. There we go, all sorted. So if bamboo flows into the top, we will get sticks coming out. And then this last double chest at the end is just going to be pure regular bamboo. Now, I said this in the episode where I was building the sugarcane farm, but I'm going to say it again. This is a very temporary storage system. I haven't quite worked out where I want my major storage system to be for the industrial district. Again, we're going to have a big external structure covering this entire thing, which is going to look fantastic. And I want to make the storage system a feature of that structure. So that means it's a little bit more important that I work that out than it has been in previous industrial districts. I went to say industrial district and industrious districts at the same time, and my brain sort of did both badly. I'm going to take a quick break, grab some lunch, and see how many items this thing produces in that time. Oh gosh. Oh, I just came out the hole and immediately got blasted. Okay, that is maybe not the best start. Thankfully, all of my chests are safe. Now let's see what we've got. Okay. Also not a good sign. I have clearly messed something up, but we do have planks here. So this one's working. What have I done differently on these? I don't understand. The redstone's exactly the same. Oh. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay, so there's been a desync here. Basically, this repeater will have powered this redstone line. Oh, and it will have messed everything up. It's almost like a self-powering cycle. This shouldn't be too difficult to fix. It should just require a handful of target blocks. I essentially need to redirect the redstone signal, but it's more just that that's a really, really silly mistake for me to have not noticed, to be honest with you. So let's replace all of this redstone with target blocks. That should do the trick. And then what on earth do I do with this? I mean, I could just do this. Like, it's like powering on and off the crafter. I don't know. I don't know if this is smart. Thing is, there's a huge backlog. I think I'm just going to have to cut my losses and get rid of these things, but they're not leaving fast enough. Oh, gosh. I think I've come up with a plan. Okay, I've broken the crafter, replaced the crafter. Everything should kick back into gear. Clear out this. Okay, now we're back in business. I just need to do this for all of the other ones and accept the rather depressing fact that I have lost a pretty sizable quantity of bamboo here. What an absolute disaster that was. I thought I put myself in a hole for 20 minutes just as punishment, but also because I'd like to get a little bit more bamboo. And now we can finally see how many planks we got. And the answer is a very decent quantity. Okay, this is fantastic news. I now have infinite wood. And with my infinite iron and infinite gold and also a decent amount of quartz from all of the piglins and things, redstone resources are now very easy to get hold of. Apart from the actual redstone itself, I still have no way to get that in large quantities. It might finally be time for another 12-hour mining session. But that is not a task for today. Today, I've got some dyeing to do. Where is it? Where is my key to Ravager Rush? I know it's around here somewhere. There we go. I also have an awfully large number of diamonds kicking around, so I think it's time I give this a whirl. But before I do, important disclaimer. Remember, I press shift with my thumb. I use my arrow keys with just one finger. There's no strafing. Look, you've never seen me do this before. And I crash it. Look, I accidentally press the inventory key. If I try and do it, I'm a one-finger guy. I'm all-round terrible at Minecraft. That is why I build redstone contraptions. This is going to be your frame of reference for if a non-gamer decided to play Ravager Rush. I'm looking around at some of the scores. Pearl has got 79. I think that's good. Ren has got 6. So I'm going to try and beat Ren. That is concerning that Gem has 4. Gem's good at the game. Gem is good at stuff. And she has 4? Are you serious? Okay. This all sounds pretty exciting. Okay, so I have to dodge the Ravagers and reach the 5 gates at the end of the level. These gates close after each Success, closing all 5 gates, opens them all again. Okay. These are very useful, I think. This is a very good last tip. Okay, as far as I know, this is like Frogger, right? And I played Frogger a very long time ago. All right, let's just do this. This is going to be round number 1. Oh, I'm kind of scared. 100% going note block music, though. And I am going to have music on. Okay, this is good. Well, was I meant to clear my inventory beforehand? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is really difficult already. Oh. Am I doing surprisingly better than... I thought I was doing pretty well. Okay, I get it. I get how this works now. All right. Oh, dear. Am I going to get 0? Okay, the Ravager's just gone past. Wow, my first one was better than I expected. Goodness gracious me. Oh. What am I meant to do? Okay, Ravager's just gone past. How do I... Wow. Yeah, should have seen that coming. How am I meant to know where the bad bits are? Did I get 0 points? What on earth? Has anyone gotten 0 points? I'm very sad about this. Okay. Let me have a rethink about how I'm going to do things. Oh, I forgot the first rule. Follow them. Yes, very smart. Okay, yeah. Okay, how could I have forgotten such a grand and great rule? I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling fresh. I'm not going to rush. I'm going to stay perfectly calm. I'm staying perfectly calm. See, look. I'm following. Oh. There's more than one. Why am I so disastrous at games? Okay, what is the frequency? They're quite frequent, aren't they? Oh. Wow! What am I meant to do? This is impossible! This is an impossible game! I jumped into that one. I deserved that entirely. What? I got killed by... I'm probably the only person that ever got killed by a zombie. Okay, come on. Okay, following. Yeah, that was doomed to fail. This is why I don't play games. They just make me sad. I'm actually useless. I'm actually a useless person. I should give up. Will I manage to get more than 0 points? Will I manage to get more than 0 points? That's all I ask. I'm ready. Okay, I'm not panicking. And I'm going to watch. I'm actually going to spend some time watching. This is going to sound silly. I had not realized they go in a zigzag pattern. So this one goes that way. Oh, okay, so those two go that way. So they're kind of in sync with one another. So I can follow there. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I think I'm ready. Here goes. So follow this guy. Follow this guy. No. Why can I not walk fast? Am I totally in the wrong here? Wow! So left, right. There's a Ravager there. There is a Ravager there. Why? It's just not even fun. I'm questioning my life choices big time here. So it's left, right, left, right. Left, right. Nope. Oh. What? Oh. Oh no! That was pure accident. No. My parkour let me down. Yeah. Wow. I'm feeling good though. Like I feel like I'm onto a winner. Left, right, left. Wow. Oh my goodness, I got lucky there. Bro. Wow. Oh my goodness, you can jump over them. Oh, I'm in physical pain. Oh my goodness, I got lucky. I feel like I didn't deserve that. That was unfair. Oh my gosh. I've learned it. Oh my my goodness! Yes! 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 Come on, 6 points! I'm actually the happiest I've ever been! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Oh! I thought I was onto another winner! Oh my goodness! Oh, I've beaten Gem! Oh gosh. I've added my name to the book. Chuffed to bits for that. My hair might be slightly grey, and there might be something strange happening at the laboratory, but I have infinite useful wood, and I have 6 points at Ravager Rush. This day couldn't be better. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!